welcome back to the channel. You're catching me at the CAF and just getting on the old CL, and look who I've come across at the CAF, right over there. SoloMotoUK, Derek. So it's nice to meet up with him. So off we go. Yeah, it's nice to see Derek from SoloMotoUK on his Kawasaki Z1000 there. Thought I recognised him, and then I saw his private number plate, and that gave it away. Obviously didn't know me, but there you go. He does now. So there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit today about the 400 Triumph range. I was going to mention how popular they seem to be, and what a massive success story they appear to be becoming. I haven't said that very well, have I? But you know what I mean. They look as though they're going to be a huge success for Triumph. Now, I've been to two Triumph dealers in recent weeks, and both of them are saying exactly the same thing. We simply can't get enough of them. The one chap I was talking to actually said if I could get 12 tomorrow, I'd have them all sold by the day after. It really is that much in demand, both the models really, and I must admit I'm seeing loads on the road, so a huge success for Triumph. Could be a real game changer for them, I think, in terms of the sheer number of bikes that they sell. But what will it mean for the company? Obviously the proof is in the pudding. We're going to have to see whether they're hopefully as reliable as we expect them to be, and as good a quality as they seem to be. By looking at them, they certainly come across as a really nicely made, well finished product. Absolutely no doubt about that. I'm very impressed with them. When you look at them, you can't help but be impressed. The thing after that is, are they going to be long-term reliable? I'm sure they will be, but it's certainly a game changer, I think, for Triumph, what they've embarked upon there in collaborating with another manufacturer and bringing out a bike in that more economical price bracket and taking on people like Royal Enfield head on. Now, people will say, well, they'll never compete with Royal Enfield because of the sheer size of the company, and that's undoubtedly probably true. On a worldwide basis they won't. But in certain markets, and I think the UK market being one of them, I'm hearing now that the 400 Triumphs are actually outselling every other bike at the moment. Now, what period that's over exactly, I'm not too certain, since they've been released, I take it. But I did hear one chap saying that they've actually outsold every other motorcycle on the market. So it's looking as though maybe Royal Enfield are having a little bit of competition from Triumph, at least in this particular market. Now, I did have another trip down to a bike dealer's. Now, I'm loath to actually mention the name because I don't think I will, but they're a rather big dealers, not too far away from here, about 50 odd miles away, and it was quite a shock actually. Big name that I've heard of for decades and decades actually. Never been to the shop, at least I can't remember having been over the past 30-40 years, but I think they've been going a long time. very big dealers, multi-franchise dealers, but I was quite shocked by how poorly presented the bikes were. It's sad to sort of report something like that, isn't it? But I'll tell you one of the examples. There was a brand new MotoUK V7 Special, the black one with the red accents, the one actually identical to the one that forgetting his name now, the other YouTuber from up Yorkshire way, what's his name, come on, the Bingley Wheeler, of course, the Bingley Wheeler, yes, the one that he's currently got. It was one of those, and it was a 24 plate, clearly done absolutely 0 mileage, but it was actually registered, so I don't quite know what was going on with it, but it was brand new, and it was outside with a load of other brand new Royal Enfields actually, covered, and I mean covered in dust and dirt and bird excrement, you name it. The state these bikes were in was, I just couldn't get my breath. It was quite shocking, and there was lots and lots of other bikes around in dreadful condition, littered about all over the place. It's just sad to see a dealer as big as that and as well known as they are presenting bikes in that sort of way. It's just, I took my mate Malcolm down, and we'd been there probably 3 or 4 minutes. He turned round to me and quietly said, "I wouldn't buy a bike from here." That was his very words, and to be honest, I just nodded. I said, "I know exactly what you mean." And we travelled 50 odd miles to go and have a mooch round. Sad to see that there are still dealers, or that dealers are doing that in this day and age. And funnily enough, we'd just been to a Triumph dealer beforehand, which was on the way down to this place, and it was Triumph Cheltenham. And the difference between the two showrooms, the immaculate Triumph showroom, which is what you expect these days, isn't it, and this other dealer's, it was just pretty shocking. So there we go. I was hoping the weather was going to be good today. It's my day off. This is May as I speak, May 2024 this is, and it's got to be the worst May I've known in years. And it's actually quite chilly at the moment. I'm actually cold. I've got my gear on. I've got the leather trousers on, I've got my normal jacket, I've got layers on underneath, and I'm still cold. It's that chilly, it's extraordinary. Where's this much vaunted global warming everyone is going on about? Wish we had a bit around here. Right, back home now, and I just wanted to finish off this video with just run through a few questions that I've been asked. The sun's come out as well. It's typical, isn't it, the minute I come home? But yeah, the first one is about this little bag that I often have on the bike. Sometimes I have it off, sometimes I don't, but I've got it back on. I bought it on eBay a while back actually for a different bike altogether, but it's amazing how it fits the rear saddle of the CL perfectly. It's by a brand called Auto Kicker. Now the last time I looked online I couldn't find this particular model, but they're still going as a brand, so maybe Google them and see what you can find, but that's the brand, and it was from eBay. And the reason I put it back on specifically, got a little spider on there, come on mate, off you go, is because of a little issue that I had. So I've got a tyre repair kit in here. Now normally this goes under the seat, in fact there is room just for this under the seat, but I've just put it in there for ease of showing you today. So I've got a tyre repair kit, and I also bought this to go along with it, a tyre inflator. Now this is an AA branded one, as you can see. I think these are pretty generic. I've seen this same model with a in different colours and different brands on, but this is an AA branded one. Runs off a cigarette lighter socket. One of the reasons I chose it, because as you know, if you've watched the video, I fitted the Honda accessory kit to my CL last year, and it comes with a standard 12 volt cigarette lighter accessory socket, so that right there can go straight in there, and you can get on without any fiddling around with rechargeable jobbies, because you can get rechargeable ones of these different types, I know that, but I just wanted one that I could guarantee would run off the bike battery, to be honest. So that's the two things there, along with the bag. The other thing I bought recently is this. I've been bargain hunting again. If you know me, I do like a bargain. So I bought this adventure jacket. You might have seen it on some of the videos, or at least you've seen the sleeve probably, as I've been riding. It's a brand called Spada. Not the poshest brand in the world by any means. I would say a budget brand, but I've been really impressed with it. I've worn it now out quite a few times, and I can tell you it's really warm, very comfortable. Got everything you'd expect of an adventure jacket. All the pockets. It's armoured in both the elbows and the shoulder. Loads and loads of pockets, and it comes along with this, which is the inner jacket. There you go. And that is a completely separate standalone jacket as well. You can wear that on its own. As you can see, it's fully quilted, and that fits within it. It can be zipped actually to the inside of this jacket, obviously, but you can also just wear this on its own. So I think it's quite handy if you went somewhere and you wanted real warmth, you'd wear the pair, but then maybe to walk around where you're going, you could just have this, take that off, take the main jacket off, store it, and just wear the inner liner. So there we are. The other thing I bought just down here, I haven't actually used these or got them out properly even yet, and that's another little bargain I saw online. Let me see if I can get them out of the bag. And that's these. It's a pair. That one's ripped open, so let me show you that. It's a pair of, as you can see, chain cleaning brushes. Probably not the biggest in the world, but I've seen these for about £10–12 each. I think if you buy an Oxford branded one, they're about 12 quid each. And this pair, a red one and a blue one, £3.95 delivered. £3.95, so you can afford again to use them a few times and almost throw them away, can't you, at that price. So there we go. That's been my little shopping trip lately. So that's all from me. Just leaves me to say once again thanks to Derek from SoloMotoUK. Nice to meet you, mate. Lovely chap. And I will see you in the next one. That's all from me. Bye for now.